just wanted to come on here today. We are officially 20 weeks. Overall, like as far as me and how I am, I don't really feel any different. I feel fine. I feel the same as I did last week, so I'm not gonna ramble on about anything like that. But according to my app here, baby is 25.7 centimeters or 10.1 inches from crown to rump. Wait, from crown to rump, does that mean like from head to butt and not head to toe? A rump is a butt, right? Huh. Like balled up? Is that what it means? Anyway, which is the equivalent of a grapefruit. So, yeah. So, BBB. Okay. I'm in the other bathroom today because, I don't know. I didn't feel belong to the other room. Should I do this way? I don't know, it's better. Anyway, we're at 20 weeks. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it says every week. I feel like I look the same, but who knows? Maybe I look different. I don't know. I just can't tell because it's me. And I see me every day. But, yeah. I think baby's growing all right in there. We have an appointment next week. So, yeah, I guess we'll check in. Then see how that goes. But as I said, I feel like I feel fine for the most part. I don't feel anything different. I don't feel, yeah, no concerns, no nothing, no pains, no anything. I just be vibing, so hopefully that's a good sign. Not a bad sign. Yeah, so we'll check in with you guys next week at 21 weeks. And after the appointment. Actually, what day is it on? Next Friday? Yeah, okay. Never mind, I don't have an appointment next week anyway. I forgot. They called me yesterday and had to move it to next week. So, anyway, I guess I'll just see you guys for a 21 week update then. Ciao! Hi friends, your girl is 21 weeks today. Baby is babying. Baby is babying, I think. Safe to say. Yeah, don't mind my armpits. They're hairy. Overall, like this past week's been pretty fine. Nothing crazy, nothing wild, nothing unusual. I did get sick yesterday though, so there was that. I did puke. But other than that, I had no issues. Actually, I've been a little bit like sore, like here a bit. Yeah. I think it's probably due to baby growing and stretching and all those things. Can I help you, my firstborn? Oh, really? Uh-huh. And then what happened? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how this one's gonna do when baby gets here. She loves attention, as is. We shall see. But anyway, so baby's the size of a banana, I believe, and that's what the app says. Sometimes I feel at night I can feel baby moving, but I'm never really sure if it's actually like movement I feel or if it's just like gas or like something. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I feel baby move at night, but I'm never sure. But I did, however, just pick up this fetal heart monitor off of Facebook. This girl was selling for like 15 bucks. I was like, yeah, let me go get that. So I'm about to like check it out and see if it works. Because one thing about me is I'm always worried that my baby's heart's not beating. So I've been like high-key wanting to get one of these, but I just haven't done it yet. But then yeah, I saw this girl selling one. I was like, I'll take it. I don't have the gel stuff that you're supposed to use, but according to the manual, said you can use some olive oil. So that's why I got a little olive oil in here. Now my first check, it says to first check and make sure you find your own heart to make sure it's working. So I'm gonna do that. She's been on my skin. I'm just gonna dab it. That was loud. Okay. A little loud here. It's really loud. Jeez. Okay. I think my heart's beating. It's so loud, jeez. Cool beans, it works. It's my heart. Now it's time to find baby. Like, this is gonna be the challenge. I don't even know where, like, the book, like, there's like a little guide, and it was like, I don't know, like, depending on how many weeks you are, like, where you should, like, can find it. So, like, so anywhere from, like, here and down, I should be able to find baby. I low-key feel like baby chilling kind of, like, right here, though. It's kind of hard right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this spot first. I feel like baby's here. Maybe, possibly. I feel so weird rubbing olive oil on myself. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna lay down. Let me follow the instructions. Good morning, friends. So, I think the last video I took, I was trying to use this sneak peek Doppler heart monitor thing, Fetal Doppler, whatever it's called. And I could not find baby's heartbeat when I used it the first time. So that was like kind of upsetting to me. I was like, oh shit, like either this thing doesn't work or my baby's dead. So that kind of like stressed me out a little bit. And then I was like reading online and just trying to find like reviews or like videos or like anything like about this particular Doppler. But I really wasn't finding much. And so, oops, I accidentally turned my blood pressure machine on. Okay. So then I was like, okay, well maybe, you know, I need to use gel instead of just like using the oil, even though the direction says like you could use oils. So I was like, let me order some gel off Amazon and see if that helps. So I bought some like gel or whatever, and so this morning I tried again with using the gel on my belly, and it again was not picking up anything. So I was like, bro, don't freak out, don't freak out, don't freak out. So I did some more digging again, and I was like trying to find reviews again, trying to find videos, trying to find anything, trying to find like where, like look up other like ladies like who are in the same like, you know, weekish as me, to see like maybe like where they position their Dopplers at, maybe see if I can find my baby's heartbeat. And yeah, so it wasn't working, and then I somehow, I don't know where, why, how, I didn't see them before, but I finally found like Google like reviews or whatever, and I guess maybe I just didn't scroll down, I don't know, but anyway I found like reviews. I finally found reviews for this particular Doppler, and almost every review about it was bad. So fair to say, I'm pretty sure it's the Doppler. One of the comments had said that in order for her to hear anything, she had to use the headphones, and even then she could barely hear anything. So I was like, okay, well, let me try with headphones. So when I put the headphones in, I was finally able to hear the faintest little boop, 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 like so quiet, so faint. There was no way that you would hear it through the actual speaker that's built in with this. There's no way. So with that being said, I think baby's okay. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was baby's heartbeat, because I've read that like people confuse like the placenta and baby's heartbeat can sound very similar, so people don't know the difference. At first I felt like it sounded a bit, from my Google, from my search, I think the placenta sound is more whooshy, whereas the baby's heartbeat is more like more of a stronger sound. I feel like it's hard to tell because I could barely hear what I was even hearing. So I wasn't sure if the sound I was hearing was like a whooshy sound or if it was an actual like beating sound. But so anyway, I decided to look at feel my pulse and compare it to what I was hearing. And what I was hearing was definitely moving a lot more faster than my own pulse. So I'm pretty sure that was baby's pulse I was hearing, not my own, not something that, you know, not my placenta, like not my blood flow going through the placenta or whatever. If I understand that correctly. Who knows? Maybe I don't. But anyway, tomorrow's our appointment. Tomorrow I'll actually be 22 weeks as well. If I'm tracking correctly. My phone's in the other room for me to double check. I'm pretty sure I'm 22 weeks as of tomorrow. Yeah. I feel like I'm going into this appointment a little less anxious than I was feeling earlier. Like, you know, the last couple of days, not being able to hear anything because of this piece of shit Doppler. I feel like I should be able to sue this company for like giving me anxiety over their shit product. But anyway, so I think tomorrow's appointment should be fine. I imagine the doctor will be able to find baby's heartbeat perfectly fine. Yeah, because there's another thing. Like, people were like, after I bought a new one and I could immediately find the baby's heartbeat. I had no problem finding it. So like when they bought a different brand, everyone was like, this is shit, don't buy it, don't waste your money. So I'm glad I didn't buy it originally when it was advertised to me, because so this is the same brand that did the gender test with earlier in my pregnancy. And so after I did that gender test, I had gotten like emails for like, oh, bond with your baby, hear your baby, get our Doppler, it's $49.99. And I was like, ooh, like, but I just never did it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. So I think that although the gender test might be a good product, this Doppler is not. Yeah, anyway, so I'm thinking of the girl I bought this from, because I didn't see, she posted on Facebook, like, she had like a thread of things she was selling, and then I just saw like baby Doppler, you know, whatever, and I was like, ooh, and she's selling it for 15 bucks. I was like, that's really cheap, I'll grab that from her. But then I noticed that like a couple days prior to that post that I'd seen, she posted a bunch of other things for sale in another thread, and in that other thread of things for sale, she had 2 other fetal monitors that she was selling. So I'm thinking that probably the same thing happened to her. She probably used this company for the gender test, got an advertisement, you know, an email or whatever, like, oh, special price offer for the Doppler, and she probably ordered it and was like, this Doppler's crap, and then ordered, you know, maybe another brand or 2 because this one's shit. So that's probably what happened there, which I feel like, I don't know. I was telling Kyle about it. I was texting him about it, and then he was like, oh, well, I mean, if you want to get rid of it, like, you can sell it or whatever, just throw it away. And I was like, I'm not selling this. My phone's going off in the other room. I was like, I'm not selling this to anybody else. I'm not passing on this anxiety to another, you know, another pregnant woman. So I was like, nah, we're just not, this thing's never seeing the light of day in anybody else's home, because it sucks. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Other than that, I think I'm doing okay. I feel like, actually, I got randomly sick this morning. I don't know what it was exactly. I don't know, we're babysitting this dog, and like she was breathing and her breath smelled bad and like caused me to gag, and I don't know if that's what triggered me to vomit, but I ended up vomiting up my whole breakfast this morning. And yeah, but yeah, other than that, I feel like I've been feeling baby move a bit. Still very subtle. Earlier today, I felt like baby was kicking, but I'm not sure if it was like, I don't know, like, at least muscle spasms, or is baby actually kicking? I don't know. But yeah. But anyway, I'll give you guys a better update tomorrow once we go to the doctor.